Hi, City. Hope you are doing well today. I bring you love, bring you joy. I believe too. I bring you blessings, bring you happiness wherever you are at this moment. Join me. Let's learn how to make a fitted pants or trousers. Today's slogan is stop making mistakes when it comes to making all type of pants or trousers for all kinds of body sizes. Some months ago, I started my trousers or pants episode. The first video I released got me over 100,000 views, and there were a lot of positive comments concerning that particular video. You need to check that out. It's beginner friendly. Today I'm taking you to a different level. Even if you already know how to make a pants or trousers, do you know why you do what you do? Do you know some of the exceptions in all the formulas you know? Stick stay with me. Let's learn how to do this. Why you didn't see anything sewing, anything DIY, anything tailoring, or anything fashion designing? Oh my gosh, then this is the best home for you. You definitely need to subscribe to the channel. Do you know why? This channel, we eat, we breathe, we talk, we teach, we learn, we preach, we practice fashion. We do everything fashion. You definitely need to be part of us, okay? Alright, kindly take a chill pill, stick stay, and keep watching till the end of this content. This is a brand new season I've set apart to unleash all the tips and tricks, all the secrets and easiest and fastest way of making pants, trousers, all the kinds of trousers you know. This is what I've dedicated myself to do in this season. After subscribing, don't forget to click on your notification bell so that when I upload any video, you'll be the first person to be notified and you'll not be left out with the blessings I'm bringing your way this season. In making a pants, the first measurement you must input are your vertical measurement. After inputting your vertical measurement, that is what is going to make the work easy for you to now go ahead and input all your horizontal measurements. This side of my pattern paper will serve as my waistline. This pant will be having a waistband of 2 inches. Whatever vertical measurement I'll be taking, I'll ensure the 2 inches for the waistband is left out. I'll exclude that 2 inches for the waistband. I'll be leaving out 2 inches of my tape measure and I'll measure my crotch length. Those who have been following me know all the 4 formulas I've given out in my previous episode. They do well to check those videos out. Let me just take you quickly through that. To be able to get your crotch length, the first thing you can do is to divide your hip circumference by 4. And that is what you'll be marking as your crotch length. Or you can use your waist circumference divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches. That will also give you another crotch length. But the best I always encourage people to go for is to make sure your customer sits on a chair. You measure from the waist of your customer to where the skin and the chair meets, and that is also your crotch length. There are other formulas in the previous videos, but these 3 I think should be okay for you now. One tip you must always take note is when you are measuring a customer or yourself for a pant, the first thing to consider, that is what usually alter the shape of the pants when your customer wears it. The first thing you need to ask your customer is, where do you normally wear your trousers from? Some people wear their trousers from the waistline, the natural waistline, or the above waistline. So ensure from your customer that where do you usually wear your pants to? Then you start your measurement from there. If your customer is somebody who wears his or her pants or trousers above the navel, then you can add about 1 inch to 1.5 inches to the crotch length you will get. But if your customer is somebody who wears it at exactly their navel, this formula will work for them, okay? If you don't factor this in and take note of this, you will finish making your pants, you wear it and you'll be getting discrepancies, and that is what we don't want. And if the pant you are making is a palazzo pant, that is a loose pant, you can add half an inch or 1 inches to your crotch length so that you can have that freeness or loose at that area, okay? So I'll go ahead and mark my crotch line. I'll mark my knee points and also mark the length of the pant. I'll go ahead and add 2 inches for the folding allowance. I'll go ahead and square all these vertical points out. For my knee point was 18 inches and the length of my pant was 40 inches. Once I'm done squaring them out, I'll divide my hip circumference by 4. From this side, I'll mark it here. I'll bring it to the waistline and also mark the same hip circumference divided by 4. After that, I'll draw a straight line through these 2 points. That same hip circumference divided by 4, the answer I got at this side, I'll divide it again into 4. Whatever answer I'm getting, I'll bring it this way, mark it on this side, take it up this other way and mark it there. Here on this midpoint, I'll step out by 1.5 inches. And I'll go ahead and connect it that way. This is our crotch curve. Now, wherever I'm getting from this point to this point, I'll divide it into two. Mark it. This is the midpoint of the trousers. I'll come to the waistline, mark it as well. It was giving me 6 inches. I'll go ahead and mark that 6 inches throughout to the hem of the pant. After that, I'll rule a straight line through all these points. From the waistline on that midpoint, I'll mark 4 inches. Mark half an inch on this side and half an inch on this other side. This is my dart. I'll go ahead and divide my waist circumference by 4. From this point, okay, make sure you always start from this point when you are inputting your waist circumference. Start from this point, mark it. This dart you have, which was 1 inches, add it, or connect it to the hip line. Here again, I'll divide my knee circumference by 4. From this line, I'll mark on this side and also mark the same thing on the other side. That is my knee circumference divided by 4, not 2. At this side too, I will divide my ankle circumference by 4. Mark it on this side and also mark the same thing on this other side. Here I'll use my curve ruler to go ahead and join this point to get my shape. If you don't have a curve ruler, go ahead and use your straight rule, but always ensure to blend all the points out. Okay, I'll go ahead and connect this other side to this way. I think this is simple, right? To avoid gaping and a lot of scramble at the center front of your pants, at the waistline here, step down by 1 inch. Connect it to the side this way. This is one essential tip you must always ensure to do when you are cutting your pants. It will go a long way to help you get a nice shape to be able to relax on the center front of your pants. Now I'll go ahead and cut everything out. Take another piece of paper. Always remember to ensure that the back pattern paper or the back fabric is longer than the front piece. So I'll go ahead and join this. From here, I'll step up by 2 inches. That is for an average person. If the person have a lot of buttocks, you can make it 2.5 inches, 3 inches, or even 3.5 inches, okay? And from here, I'll mark 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches here. But at this point, I'll mark 3 inches, okay? Then on this side, I'll continue marking my 2 inches, my 2 inches, my 2 inches to the hem of the pants, okay? Go ahead and connect them. I want to take you through why when we were drafting the front piece, we didn't add sewing allowance. In making pants, most of the sewing allowances are allocated to the back piece. I've used 2 inches as a sewing allowance. With the 2 inches, when I'm sewing the pant, it means my sewing allowance must be half an inch all through. All my sewing allowances must be half an inch. If I want more allowances for my trousers, it means instead of the 2 inches I allocated for the back, I must increase it to 2.5 inches to 3 inches or even more. So your allowances you will need, that will determine what you should add to the back piece. Here I'll connect from the side to this side. I'll connect this line to join with the back waistline. This is for a purpose so that I'll be able to get an accurate dart. The reason why you are seeing the back to be longer at the center back than the front is because the back part is more fuller than the front. Our back, because of the buttocks, we have a lot of flesh and skin there, so you need to allocate more space to be able to accommodate your buttocks. Since the front is flat, that's why you even need to step down by half an inch to give it that curve and flat shape at the center front. Now go ahead and cut it out this way. I think this is simple, right? I'll take away the front piece, and this line I'll just extend it. I'll step down by 4 inches again, make a line, mark half an inch here, half an inch there, connect that to get my back dart. Okay, now this is it if you don't want a pocket. Now if you want a pocket, at this point come in by 2 inches, and on this side step down by 7 inches, and then make a diagonal line to join these 2 points. Sometimes it depends. If your hands are smaller, you can just try and reduce it to 6 inches or even 5. If your hands are bigger, then you can even add more or maintain this. For now, I'm done with the drafting. The next video is going to be the sewing of this pant. Stay with me and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.